I hope you are enjoying the Guy Dawson Show at WCOBM.com, the World Center of Broadcast Media, here in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, broadcasting live from the Gene Woods Racing Center. Boy, we are right off the strip, you guys. We're like a stone throw.
Oh yeah.
From the entertainment capital of the world.
Yeah, close to the Las Vegas sign.
You guys are vegans. All these people out there all over the world are watching this show. What's it like being a Las Vegan?
I think it's one of the greatest cities in the world, honestly. I come from Boston, East Coast, and say that we don't get nearly as much snow as they do. So that's a plus. The triple-digit heat isn't that bad in the summer. It's dry heat, so you're not going to walk out or start sweating as soon as you walk outside. It's not humid. There's a lot to do outside of this. I mean, like you said, it's the entertainment capital of the world, but if you like to hike, if you like to rock climb, whitewater raft, see some incredible engineering feats like the Hoover Dam, it's certainly the place to do all of that.
Yeah, so, yeah. People, a lot of times, Kelvin, they tell me, "Where do you live in Las Vegas?" All there is a strip because
you live in a casino.
Yeah, right. Everybody,
professional poker player?
Who lives in Vegas has heard that at one time or another. What do you like about living in Vegas?
I love everything that you get to do here in Las Vegas, and anything from the dining to riding a roller coaster off the edge of a casino to the plays, and especially. I think the diverse selection of entertainment that you can find on the Strip, which I don't think you can necessarily find anywhere else but Vegas.
Yeah, we got the big fight coming up. You guys have
that's huge.
Predictions on Mayweather-Pacquiao.
I'm leaning more towards Pacquiao. More of a Pacquiao guy myself.
Pacquiao's going to do it, huh? What makes you think he's going to be able to do it?
I just admire his tenacity and, his commitment to community and everything. Not that Mayweather isn't. He's pretty entrenched in the Las Vegas community himself, but I respect and admire Pacquiao, and that his heart's gonna help him win this fight.
Yeah, this is a long time coming.
Got some money on that.
They should have had this fight. What is it, about 5 or 6 years ago?
It's been years in the making.
This is what they needed. I think they were waiting to go there was like this, and they waited, and now it's gonna go right here again. Kind of waited.
By far the largest grossing fight of all time. What are they saying? $400 million.
Over.
Can you imagine?
Almost every hotel room is sold out. I was looking at rooms. I've actually got a buddy coming in from Colorado not for the fight, and he was looking up hotel rooms, and he said, hey, "How's Palace or Sunset Station? It's the only place I can find rooms left." I'm like, it's a good property. He said rooms are $550 a night. I'm like, don't stay there for $550 a night.
$550 a night at Sunset Station.
Every hotel.
I don't want to get the management of Sunset Station.
No, it's a beautiful property, but that's pretty expensive.
So that shows you the amount of people who will be in town over that weekend.
Absolutely, from all over the world.
Yeah, and what I keep hearing about is the other guests that are going to be here in town. Like, there's so many other
other expos,
and shows and events and parties going on just around that event. So I think it's going to be. If you're local, maybe you want to stay off the Strip.
Yeah, don't drive on the Strip.
Yeah, if you're
take
local,
taxis,
you won't be going anywhere near the Strip.
Don't drive.
Once you got tickets. So
take the 215.
Get a hotel room if you still can.
That's one of the things that people may not understand or recognize is the fact that we don't go to the Strip. I mean,
I
only go to the Strip
go
when there's a real purpose. I don't go hanging around on the. Very few locals actually hang out on the Strip.
Yeah, but that's the other thing, that there's a lot of perks for locals. So, especially in nonprofit, we have a lot of nonprofit community partners on the Strip, like Cirque du Soleil, and they are very graciously give us a lot of comp tickets to their shows, especially in the off season. So we'll give a lot of those tickets to our matches, our volunteers, and our staff members. So that's what some of the only times we get to go to the Strip is when we get, as locals, we get free tickets.
Yeah,
great perk.
Show tickets are always a perk.
If anybody's considering moving to Vegas, a lot of things open up to you as a local. Things aren't that expensive. It's a very low cost of living city.
Yeah, that was the attraction for me too. I grew up in Southern California, and they taxed me out of Southern California.
I don't blame you.
Too much traffic and too many taxes, and here I end up in Las Vegas, much cheaper place to live. Yeah. Where'd you come from, Kelvin?
Well, I was originally born in New Jersey, in a little city called Perth Amboy. And after 10 years, we moved to Texas, and that's where I got to go to my junior high and high school, and Houston, Texas. And I loved it.
Big country town.
Big country town. But then Alston was where I got to go to college, and Alston stole my heart. And if you've ever visited Austin, Texas, I think you can agree with me. And but Vegas is great, but Austin will always have my heart.
Right. Yeah, because everyone who comes to live in Vegas is from somewhere else. And so we all have roots in other cities, and I think that that's a great thing. We always have somewhere to go back to, and yet we all converge here in Las Vegas to create an interesting city. I've lived here since 1996, and it's the most amazing city that I've ever seen.
So dynamic.
The expansion.
Oh, yeah.
Where you just see a city just come together, where there was empty lots that you have now full shopping plazas.
Yeah.
And I know out by Sam Boyd Stadium out on Boulder Highway, right out where you go in, you go to the stadium, and where there's all those houses there that are right off of that. I mean, that used to be, you'd see coyotes out there.
Wow.
There was nothing there.
Wow.
And it's so interesting when you come from a city that hasn't developed like me, coming from LA to something like this. It's an amazing phenomenon.
Oh yeah, and I'm from the East Coast, and I admire the juxtaposition. The diversity of things to do and types of industries. Like I live in Summerlin, which is in the northwestern part of the city, and I'm literally 10 minutes away from Red Rock Canyon, so I can go hiking if I want to in 10 minutes. I can go to downtown Summerlin, which is a brand new, massive urban shopping development. Go to the Apple Store if I need to.
Oh,
I can
yeah,
go to
I love
Red
that.
Rock
They
Casino
got the
if I want
skating rink out
there.
play blackjack. Yeah, go skating down there.
Yeah.
Or I can get to the Strip in 15 minutes. So there are so many options and amazing world-class dining to world-class hiking and climbing and everything. So there's so much that the city has to offer.
Yeah, I love Red Rock too. I haven't been out there in a while, but I used to do spend a lot of time. They have the hieroglyphics out there, and there's a lot of things like what you were saying before, Kyle, that surround Las Vegas that a lot of people don't know about, that allow you to be able to get out of the city for a while. What about you, Kelvin? You ever get away and go and check out some of these things around Vegas?
Well, I know spring break I got to go up to Pahrump and stay at the Nevada winery that they have up there, and beautiful. My in-laws are RVers. They have an RV, and I got to pretty much spend a couple of days with a whole snowbird community. And that's pretty cool. It was really great.
Snowboard community.
Snowbird.
Snowbird.
People who get away.
And go away.
Yes, and there was just all these RVs, and it was a great experience just to know that it was only an hour away. And we, the whole family enjoyed it.
Yeah, some homegrown wine right in the state of Nevada.
Right.
You said snowboard. You can actually go skiing and snowboarding in Mount Charleston.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
A lot of people don't realize that.
Just 45 minutes away.
Right.
And there's snow, and then you come back. So
it's 90 degrees.
That's the way that I like to deal with snow. I like to go and play and then come back.
Or just go to Mandalay Bay. Go to Mandalay Bay and then go to the beach, right? Hey, I'm at the beach.
Right.
Can't do that anywhere in the world.
Yeah, right. That's one of the things that's wonderful about this town. I mean, maybe I should do I Love Las Vegas edition
of
the Guy Dawson show one day, and have
things
all
and activities to do in this town.
Yeah, all these different things that you can do as a vegan.
Yeah. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, when people come and they get so tied to the Strip and everything, and I know. Well, I mean, I used to love to come here before I lived here. It's like Disneyland for an adult.
Right?
Adult Disneyland.
Exactly.
Right.
Now we're expanding in other markets too, like downtown Las Vegas is blowing up in the tech sector. So you've got to see a lot of new tech companies coming in. And I don't know if that's maybe good competition for you or good new talent to bring on board.
Technology is always great for everybody, and I know they have the technological center here as well in town, and that's just a great facility and a great way to keep teaching people about the developments. And that's the biggest thing about technology. It's going to keep changing, and we just want to make sure that we keep learning and we keep putting ourselves in the position to take advantage of the technology that's coming to us.
Yeah, that's what's important about having a company like yours on board, because marketing, social media trends are shifting daily. I mean, what I learned in college over 10 years ago in marketing classes definitely not relevant today. So we need people like you to keep us on the forefront, the peak of evolving technology, and keep evolving.
I think that's important, is the transition that Las Vegas is making in incorporating different types of industries, because we've always just been known so much for our gaming, and the world is changing, and people are going to always gamble. Oh, the operator's telling me we have to go to commercial break. We'll see you all in a few minutes with more of the